Good morning, you are listening Shalini Singh, your news anchor from Lao Farah Media. Here we bring you latest reported news of 26 June from around the world. In twin offensive, China talks to sever consequence for wild acts. Even as India and China held another round of diplomatic talks on the border issues. Beijing on Wednesday stepped up its offensive by reiterating its claims over the Galwan Valley and holding Indian troops entirely responsible for the June 15 clashes, accusing Indian troops of breaching basic norms governing international relations. China said their adventurous acts were of wild nature and have several consequences. Both the Chinese Defense and Foreign Ministry said the Galwan Valley was on the Chinese side. The Foreign Ministry also accused India's Ministry of External Affairs and Indian media of issuing false reports about recent developments in Galwan Valley. Army jawans from Maharashtra dies trying to save colleges along LAC. A jawan of the Indian Army from Nasik district of Maharashtra has died while trying to save his colleagues who had fallen into a river along the India-China border in the Galwan Valley. Minister of State for Home Satish Patil said on Thursday. India vulnerable to second wave of coronavirus, said AIIMS director. India has jumped past 4.5 lakh coronavirus cases and 14,475 people have succumbed to the viral infection so far. In this backdrop, speaking of AIIMS in an exclusive interview, AIIMS director Randeep Guleria said India is also vulnerable to second wave of coronavirus and people should continue to follow social distancing, wearing masks and other precautions after cases begin to decline. He added that in order to contain the outbreak of COVID-19, a limited lockdown in hotspots where volume of cases is very high may be considered along with a micro plan to prevent leakage of cases from these areas to other non-containment areas. Experts of the interview are below. China moves back some troops, vehicles to depth areas in Galwan Valley. In the ongoing dispute along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh sector, China has moved back some of its troops and vehicles to depth areas in Galwan Valley following the meeting with the Indian side on June 22, sources said. On June 22, the Chinese side had given assurance that they will move back troops from front to the depth areas. In this regard, some troops and vehicles were moved back by them in the Galwan area, a source told ANI. Congress talks on democracy is anguishing, says Nirmala Sitharaman. The power-hungry Congress government took away the rights of the people by clamping emergency this day 45 years ago, and when the very same party spoke on democracy, it was anguishing. BJP leader, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said on Thursday, recalling that the emergency came into effect in India on June 25, 1975. She said it was promulgated by the power-hungry Congress party and they created a huge challenge for democracy by coming up with emergency. Pending CBSE class 10th 12th exam cancelled, Center tells SC. The Center and CBSE on Thursday told the Supreme Court that students of class 10th will not have to take the test for remaining paper and class 12th student will have an option to sit for a test or get marked on the basis of assignment in their previous two exams. The board said that it will issue a notification by tomorrow to withdraw its decision to conduct the test of remaining papers from July 1st as the environment is not conducive to conduct exam in view of the coronavirus pandemic. Pakistan's constitution in FATF grey list vindicates India's position. MEA. India on Thursday said Pakistan's constitution in the grey list of global terror financing watchdog FATF vindicated its position that the country has not taken any appropriate action against terror networks' operation from its soil. I, Shalini Singh, will come with you tomorrow with latest updated news. Stay tuned with us. Thank you.